Hello, once again, welcome to the FarmApp channel. Today, we are going to look at the FarmApp dashboard. And as usual, let us go straight in. The first thing we shall do is to start our FarmApp application. So, it is already here. Launching it is very, very fast. Then let us go in and sign in. So, I put in my credentials and I sign in. Login. The moment you sign in, you will look at the dashboard of FarmApp. Up here, we are having the menu switcher. Now, this menu switcher can always switch on and switch off the menu as per wish. So, whenever you want your work area to be very wide, you can always switch off the menu. Then next to it is the name of the application. So this name will always be there. Name of application, FarmApp. The next will be the logo of your farm. The moment you put your farm details, the logo will appear here, and the information about your farm will also appear here. Perfect. Let us go to this bell. This bell is a notification bell. If we have any notifications or reminders in our farm, they will be listed here. Now, since we don't have anything, that's why this list is empty. And this list can also be switched on and off. So when you click on the bell, it will show upcoming or overdue reminders. If you click on it on again, it will hide. So you want to bring it back, click. Hide it, click. So it will go. Then here we have the user profile picture. Profile picture will appear here for the user. And here we are having a short menu. Now this menu will always show up in the right corner. So what is included in this menu? This menu, we are having a sign out. Sign out. If you are done, you can always sign out your account. Now, the next to it is the about page. So when you click on this about, you will always see information about this application. And the most important thing here is that you can always visit our website for more information. Now, this is about us page. Now I can close it. Then still on this, we have the activate license. If you want a license, you can always go to our website and get a license so that it can unlock all the features. Now you see down here, we are having free trial for 100 days. So, and the maximum goats you can add to this free trial is 10 goats as per now. Now, if you have 10 goats and below, you can always use our application free of charge. So you don't need to purchase a license if you don't have more than 10 goats. So you can use it for free. Okay, then we are having the menu. On the menu, we are having a dashboard. Dashboard, it will always show what is the summary of our farm. You see here, sexes, have only one female. Here we have the breeds. If you have only one breed, it will appear here. Then we have the growth stage. Now, I want to look at the whole thing. So let me switch off the menu. Good. When I switch off the menu, I can see the growth stage. We have only one do, and that's all. So I will show it to you when I add more goats. If you add more goats, this display will always change automatically. Now, when I switch back the menu, I'm having the goats area. This is where you put information about your goats. A new goat, you can export a list, you can print your list, you can archive your goats. Good. Then let us go to the feeds. If you happen to stock any feeds, you can always enter them here. You can add, and it will show the kilograms here. So you can always add your feeds. Then down here we're having events. Events is when you add anything happening on your farm. So if you are breeding and you want to track the breeding, you can always come to this page and add a new event. Now, when you add a new event, you see here events, you can select from the list. I'll show you another video of how to add events, but that's where they are found. Then here we have health tracking. You can track the health of your goats. When did you vaccinate? When did you inject? What did you inject? Which disease are you fighting? The signs, the condition of body score, the weight of the goat, all can be tracked here. Then you can also track employees. Which employee, when did he start? When did you pay him? When did he do something? They will all be tracked here. Then another thing, we have transactions. Now, when you go to transactions, here you record all the money involved in your, you see up here, I've not recorded any money, everything is zero. But when you start making business, you can always record purchases, you can record salaries and wages, you can record sales, you can record any other transactions, and you can always see your cash book. Your cash book will always be here. Now, the last thing here on the menu is a customer list. Always keep track of your customers. Now, your customers will always appear here. So, whenever you have a promotion or you are selling something, you can always contact your customers through this list. And lastly, down here, we are having a backup. Now, whenever you enter your information into this application, make sure you generate a backup. If you don't generate a backup, in case of anything, you will lose data. So always you can make a weekly or daily or monthly backup of your farm. So in short, that is our dashboard. That is how our dashboard is laid out. Up here we are having the last thing I can tell you here is a quick access where you can add things very fast. You want to add a goat very fast, you want to add farm details very fast, you can always come here. So these ones will assist you in adding simple data into your farm. Otherwise, thank you for watching. That is our dashboard and that is how it is laid out. We shall go item by item in the next videos and I show you how to deal with recording the farm details. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now. See you.